Hello everybody and welcome back to The Longest Journey. My name is Zinixia and we have just managed to finally get down to the bottom of the ocean here, and we are going to be exploring this world a little bit now. I did accidentally click on something before I started recording, but it's just a small thing. I don't know if it'll repeat, but we'll find out.
It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his own blood, applying the mixture to a black pearl, and then eating the pearl. Afterwards, he's able to speak with the mermen.
So this is basically a tutorial, more or less, of how to survive underwater.
It's a drawing of a...
Oh, that was the same thing.
It's a drawing of a man, a human, sticking a strange, polyp-shaped object into his mouth. Ugh! In the next drawing, he seems to be able to breathe underwater. Convenient, if somewhat radical. The walls look organic. And those blue things... I think they're polyps of some kind. They live inside the wall and are part of the structure. National Geographic would go nuts over stuff like this. There's fresh oxygen coming through here. These polyps must process the oxygen in the water somehow. That's how I'm able to breathe in here.
Ah, handy. Let's take one. Oh, that was a lovely noise. Look at it moving and pulsing in my inventory. Well, let's eat it.
Oh, this is so disgusting, but I have to get out of here.
Munch. And now we can leave and we can breathe underwater. How she manages to do this without getting an instant panic attack, but the whole thought of trying to inhale underwater, I don't quite know. But she somehow does. Look, it's a city underwater. There's a shell over here, which has some useful stuff in it.
There's a large black pearl inside the seashell.
I also love the underwater effect that they put on the voices. Okay. As I say, this bit's coming up now.
Thick and tangled. It looks almost deliberate. The seaweed here...
No, I can't yet. So this area is the area that I think caused me the absolute most stress and frustration the first time I played through the game when I was 8 or 9. Because, obviously, back before walkthroughs, and let's just go to the city. And, this bit is confusing as hell, to put it like this, to put it quite simply. Sorry, I'll speak to you in a minute. I'm just going to do something else first. So you want to grab some of this green stuff, which is called Tanyen, I think, if I remember correctly. God, the weird things my brain remembers. It doesn't remember that I need to go to the shops and buy more milk and stuff like that, but it'll remember that this stuff, the green stuff glowing on the walls in this game, is called Tanyen. It's a good brain, so it is. And you get that this is the other hint that you got from the wall inside the Landwalker's bubble, as it's also called, is that the pearl goes to glowing...
Nothing happened.
Excuse me?
Nothing happened.
Excuse me, what? Okay, maybe there's something else I have to do first.
It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his own blood.
I'm an idiot.
Applying the mixture to a black pearl, and then eating the pearl.
So, you wanna...
Afterwards, he's able to speak with the mermen.
That's enough.
If this
you wanna
gets
stab
infected
yourself?
and I have to chew off my finger to fight the gangrene, I'm suing somebody. Ouch.
So you have to stab yourself with the pushpin.
The things I do to save the world. Worlds.
And then you want to... Sorry, that's me. You get the blood on this random bandage that came from somewhere. You mix that with the glowing green stuff. The pearl suddenly becomes golden.
The pearl has turned a golden color and it's glowing with magic.
Of course. And then you swallow it.
I've always had trouble swallowing pills, especially huge golden magical ones. Well, here goes nothing. Ooh.
And now we can speak to the Maerum. I think, is that all we have to do? For the moment, I'm just trying to remember, because there's something to do over here in a minute, but I'm not sure if I can do much of it yet. Alright, we'll figure it out when we get there. I suppose I may as well try and do things in the proper order. So, we can speak to the mer person.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes, we understand.
Weird. I have this nagging feeling in the back of my mind that I shouldn't be able to understand what you're saying, but I do.
You have passed the 2 tests of the Gatherer, Landwalker. Breathing water and speaking the tongue of the Maerum. You can serve us now.
I can what now?
Serve you?
You have been brought here to serve us as the Gatherer of Tanyan.
Tanyan, told you. That's what it's called. What is
What's
it?
Tanyan?
Tanyan is life.
Tanyan is love.
Tanyan brings light to darkness and sustenance to our caves. Tanyan keeps the snapjaw from our children and heats us when it is cold. Tanyan is life.
It's a very useful substance by the sound of things. Yeah, let's have a little chat to her.
Where does Tanyan come from?
Our gatherers collected from the caves and shores of the islands, but there is less Tanyan to be found each season, and we need help.
Okay.
How does Tanyan do all those things you said?
Tanyan provides warmth and light. It draws the harvest close.
Harvest?
The creatures of the sea that we eat, the golden tail, and the weed-eye, and the sand-eater.
Fish.
Fish? You're talking about fish.
The harvest, yes, that is what we said.
Listen, April.
The harvest is drawn to the light
Getting annoyed with
and
this.
to the heat. But the snapjaw are clever. They stay away. They know the light allows us better aim with our spears.
And how are you holding the spear? With which fin are you holding the spear exactly?
Why can't you gather Tanyan yourself?
We do, but we cannot move far from our cities, or the snapjaw will hunt us and eat us. If we travel in force, we leave our men and children without guard.
Men and children.
And we cannot travel
Like
too
that.
close to the islands, or the winged demons may catch eye of us. They leave our gatherers alone, though, so you have nothing to fear.
Who are the winged
Who
demons?
are the winged demons?
Ugly, leathery creatures who defy nature to fly up there in the sky. They are evil and live to destroy our people.
Sound like a friendly bunch?
Don't the Snapjaw kill the gatherers?
Rarely. Your meat is bitter and tough, not soft and tender like ours.
How do you know that?
I won't ask how you
Oh,
know that.
okay.
I think
God
I've
damn
learned
it,
enough
April.
about Tanyan for now.
You have learned nothing, but your training will teach you what you need to know.
Okay.
Are your people called the Maerum?
We are the Maerum. Most landwalkers call us mermen or merpeople, but the Maerum is our name in truth.
Who are you, ma'am?
We are the queen of the third city of the Maerum, enlightened keeper of the Tanyan, protector of the light.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I really had no idea you were a queen.
We are just a queen. Our function is to serve the people, to light our cities, provide food for our men and children, and to protect them from the snapjaw that hunt us in the dark.
Okay.
Do you know where my ship went down?
The vessel you foolishly travel in above the water, it rests not far from the city, just past and beyond the Landwalker's bubble where you were first brought. I think it is dead.
Oh, I love that. I think it's dead.
Where did you say I could find the
No,
shipwreck?
it's just gonna repeat it.
Just past and be...
Shh.
Do you know the island of Elias?
Yes, we know the island of Elias. Our gatherers find Tanyan there, and the Maerum once had a city in the shallow waters below it.
Can you bring me there?
Until your training is complete, you cannot go gathering. We cannot risk losing you to the Snapjaw, or to have you desert your duties to our people.
I love that I've just been
How long will my training
put
take?
into indentured servitude.
6 cold oceans.
6 years? Sure, that makes sense. Everything in this world takes ages.
April's very good at figuring things out as well. 6 cold oceans. I mean, yeah, it's not difficult to work out, but still, it was very quick. It's like she was like, oh, I know what that means.
I've been told that you worship an old god who lives in the deep.
How did you come by this forbidden knowledge?
Oh Jesus, she's gonna kill us.
I picked it up on my way here. Could you take me to him?
You?
Hey,
No,
could you just take me to your god,
we
please?
cannot. Unless you are Maerum, you are not even allowed to speak of our sleeping god.
Uh-oh. So remember it. That'll
Thanks
do.
for your time.
We will call on you soon to begin your service. Until then, you should stay inside the Landwalker's bubble and away from the dark waters where the Snapjaw lurk.
I will do no such thing. Better steal this crystal, though. No, hang on.
Talk for a minute.
Shit.
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
She's very polite, though,
Thanks
for the
your
most
time.
part.
My time is yours, Gatherer.
See? She's quite nice. Oh, damn it. First
Do
crystal.
you need this?
Just
No.
stole it off the shelf.
It
Do you
is
need it?
of no value to us.
Where did you find it? It looks very old.
I believe one of the children found it just outside the city, not far from the Landwalker's bubble.
I think we needed that information.
Among the seaweed by the rocks. We have used it for decoration in our hall, but you are welcome to it. Consider it a gift, Gatherer.
It's nice of her. Alright. I think that was the information we required. To now go and... Yeah.
The seaweed here is so
Oh,
thick.
shush. To go and touch the seaweed.
Here's another one of those crystals buried in the sand among the seaweed.
I thought it all just sort of shifted straight over to the left without even moving properly. Can we move it a little bit more, please? Thank you.
There's an entrance to a cave back here. Judging by the amount of seaweed, it's a long time since anybody's been in there.
Lucky. Let's go. To the cave! So here's the other two crystals. Now this bit specifically is what took me so long, because I'm not even sure, to be perfectly honest, if I understand it at the moment. So you're presented with this puzzle. You've got the rings on the inside, which all have a different symbol. With a Maerum, a pot, fire, and a bird. And then you've got these four symbols on the outside as well. You've got water, fish, mountain,
This inscription
eye.
looks like a huge pyramidic structure with an eye in the middle.
Okay, Illuminati, we'll call it for now. And a spear.
It's inscribed with the image of a wave, probably representing water.
Well deduced.
This inscription looks like a fish. It's a long spear with hooks, probably a harpoon then.
Alright, now... I need to try and remember how these
It's
go.
stuck.
Oh yeah, the
I don't
pot
think
ring
it's
doesn't move.
supposed to move.
Pot ring doesn't move. Pot to spear. Maerum to fish. I don't know. I don't remember. Bird to water. Fire to mountain. Nope. This is just trial and error, more or less. Yeah, there you go. Bird, fish, Maerum, the Illuminati, fire, water, pot, spear. No idea, just is. And now you've got these crystals, and annoyingly, of course, they're on two different pages. You get the first, second, third, and fourth crystals. And you can put them on wherever you want. So I'm just going to do that. I don't even know if this is correct or not. Because I don't remember what exactly are on them all. Okay, so they're all three-sided crystals. And I think that what you're supposed to do is have the back side facing, like, matching, and then the left and right ones matching as well, if you know what I mean. So this one has a spear on it and a spear on it. This one also has a spear on it. So, spear, and it sort of lights up every so often as well. And I don't know if that actually is lighting up. Like, this is another thing that I never quite understood, because it seems like it lights up. But I don't know if that's just... I don't know if that's just the way that the lighting in the game is, or if it actually is supposed to light up. So we've got the crystal. That one facing the back. What's this one? Right, that one is in the wrong place. So that's fish, spear. Okay, so it's going to have to be this one. Fish, spear. Mountain. See, because that's now pointing spear towards spear, fish towards fish, mountain towards mountain. As I say, I don't even know if this is the right one. This could take a while. I'm going to put it this way. This one has fish and mountain on it, so I don't know. But they seem to be in the wrong place. This is the other thing. All right. Goodness knows. Fish, water. Okay, so that should be correct. I'm so confused. Yeah, I see what I mean? I still don't get this. Honestly, most of the times I've ever got through this, it's been by sheer luck. See, that one seems to have lit up now as well. See, these two seem to have lit up. As does that one. But it was still wrong, okay. You see my confusion here. This is just more or less guesswork now. That one doesn't have water on it. That one does. Right. So let's try pointing fish towards the back. And let's try pointing water towards the back. Nope, that is incorrect. God damn it. You see though, this one definitely seems to light up. Okay. So. Let's try this again. Has it got something to do with the rings, maybe, that I've just never considered? So the Maerum... I'm so confused. I think I even once looked up a walkthrough for this. And I still got highly confused. So we're just going to keep doing this until I eventually get lucky. Okay. Force crystal here, maybe? Now, let's try and think logically. Because I've tried doing the whole matching things to the back.
It's one of the two crystals I found inside the abandoned cave. It's one of the two crystals I found inside the abandoned cave.
Alright. Or maybe it's to do with 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's try that theory. Who knows? So this is the ring, the first ring. It could also be the opposite, but first ring. Fourth, second crystal. Second ring here. Third ring here. And fourth one here. Now. I think the other theory I used to have, and I don't, as I say, I've tried so many different things with this game that I don't remember what has worked before. Because the other thing I remember doing was trying to maybe figure it as the one thing that had... I'll try and rephrase this a bit better. So this has a one-eyed pyramid on it, so the one thing that doesn't have the one-eyed pyramid should go on there. That does. If you know what I mean. That does as well. That does as well. You can see it. So it must be the second crystal here. Right, and then I think it's maybe make sure that nothing is facing something similar. New theory. Let's try it. So this has got fish and pyramid. So it's not the fish. Is it spear? Yeah, could be spear. So let's try that. This one's got fish and spear on it. So it has to be this one. We want like that. If this is correct, then I will be so happy that I finally figured this out. I have not finally figured this out. Oh. so confused. So confused. Water, water, water. Yeah, see this I don't necessarily understand what's going on here, to be perfectly honest. What other theories could we craft? God, I have on a few occasions just sort of figured this out entirely randomly. Whoops. Which is also kind of irritating. Because it just doesn't explain anything to you.
This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
Fish, water, harpoon, one-eyed pyramid. Okay. What other theories can we have? So it's not that you have to just match all the symbols. It's not that you have to make sure that none of the symbols face each other. Even though that seems to be correct. See, this one has fish, spear, and pyramid on it. Maybe it's just that nothing has to match at all. I don't know if that works, though. So, what was that last one? Fish, spear, pyramid. Okay. So, pyramid's facing that, fish to that. Okay. That's sort of similar to the last theory I had. So, water away from water, fish away from... The other thing, of course, could be that the facing symbols have to match each other. Several theories on the go right now. Alright, so it's spear pointing up the way. Oh my word. See if we can get a spear pointing down the way. We can't with that one. Spear pointing down the way. And... Nope. Incorrect on that count as well. Well, I'm about 5 seconds away from just Googling it. Alright, let's just try swapping these two around. Oh, this took me so long. I used to sit here after school like this with this exact puzzle open on my screen for hours. Alright. Let's continue thinking. So what else could it be? I've tried to allow, like, making sure everything faces each other. I've tried to make sure that nothing faces each other. I've tried making sure that the things facing, like, I don't know. Oh my word. Okay. So confused. Just trying to figure out another solution to it. Okay. Let's try taking them all off again. Just before I start getting to, like, complete blindness. Bottom left slot, bottom right slot, top right, top left. Doesn't help. Okay. Sorry about this, folks. Okay. Take that one away. Let's try another. I think I tried this earlier, but I don't know if I did it properly. Like, maybe make the outward facing symbol the the one that's on the opposite side? I don't know. I'm kind of running out of ideas here. That's got water on it. Right, now that's got to be the top right then. In this theory. Okay, so let's do that. This has got a spear and a fish. Could be either of these two. It's the opposite one, maybe. Yeah, that's as I want it to be. This one's got a fish and the Illuminati. So that doesn't make sense. Well, maybe it does actually. Like this. No, it doesn't work. Right, water, fish, spear. Hang on, water, fish, spear. Alright, let's try. I just put the same one back, didn't I? Spear, water, thingy, yeah. So, spear's facing the back now. Water, no, fish and spear are the wrong way around. Oh my word. Fish, spear, Illuminati. Whew! Start writing these down, actually. Hang on. I'm gonna do that. It's amazing how a puzzle... I have honestly done this about 10 times, and every single time I have the same issue. I have this same issue, and I like to consider that I'm generally relatively good at puzzle solving, but just for some reason, I can't do this one. Alright, so that's the second crystal. That's got fish, and then to the right of that, it's got water. And then to the right of that, it's got spear. Okay. Whew! First crystal. Oh my word. This is ridiculous. We've got fish, and then to the right of that, we've got spear, and then to the right of that, we've got Illuminati. Okay. Okay. Don't worry, I will make this a slightly longer video, I promise. This is the... Which crystal's that? Oh, shit. That's the fourth crystal. Fourth crystal has Illuminati, and then to the right of that, water, and to the right of that, fish. It's honestly the worst puzzle of all time. And... whoops. Then we've got the third crystal. Has Illuminati to spear to water. Okay. We now have notes of all of this. So, second crystal is fish to water to spear. Fish, water, spear. So if water... Oh my word. If water is facing the back... Spear... Okay, so this one has to go here. Like so. No, not like so. Damn it. No, that's wrong. Shit. Take it. Take it back. Take it back. Oh... Fish, no, okay, first crystal has fish, spear, Illuminati. So technically it should go here. This doesn't make sense to me. Fourth crystal has Illuminati, water, and fish, so it should go here. Third crystal has Illuminati, spear, and fish. Wait. Illuminati, spear, and water, excuse me. Okay. Feels like the exact thing we just did. But the spear and the fish are the wrong way around for my theory. Oh. Oh dear. I need a new theory. God. Oh my god. just having to think now. More or less, apologies for the silence. Right, well, let's try it again, but differently. Let's try it with just matching all the symbols. Because that seems like the simplest solution, but it just doesn't quite seem to work. So, fourth crystal then, in that case, is Illuminati Water Fish. So it has to go, Illuminati Water Fish, it has to go here. But that doesn't work either. Because the fish and the water would have to be reversed. Because when the water is facing the water, the fish is not facing... Oh, my word. First crystal. I think maybe this is just a badly made puzzle. But I don't want to say that. I don't want to be blaming the game. I do not want to be blaming the game. First crystal, fish, spear, Illuminati. Has to be here then. Like so. Third crystal. Illuminati, spear, water. Here. But again, the water and the Illuminati are the wrong way around. And then... I swear to God, if that had worked, I would have been so angry. Alright, so... What about... We take the ones that work, and we take the ones that work, which is these two in this corner, and leave them there. And we swap these two around. So that you've got the two in the top left and the bottom right are correct. So we do that. Oh my God, he's done it. Oh! That puzzle makes literally no sense. Did you see that solution? I had to have all the symbols facing the right way, but the back symbols didn't make any sense. Oh, okay, we've done it. Moving on. Moving swiftly on.
It looks like some kind of visual history of the Maerum people.
Oh. Oh.
According to this first tablet...
Oh.
My God. It turns out the Maerum came to Earth inside a type of spaceship from another planet. They're aliens?
No, April.
Not that anything should surprise me at this point, but still. They look very different back then, though. It must have been a long time ago. Their ship looks to have been a living thing, according to these drawings. Wait a minute. Could this be their ancient god? One of the dragons? I think it has to be. After they arrived on Earth, their species divided in two. One crawled into the sea, the other onto land. What does that mean? This must be a while later, because the Maerum look like they do today. At least the ones who went into the sea do. The other ones? They have wings. If I'm going to guess, I'd say that the ones who went to live on land became the Elation, which means the Maerum and Elation are related.
Evolution proved.
In this one, they're living close to each other and in peace. And it seems they share equally in the production of Tan, which attracts fish for both peoples.
How is she interpreting all of this?
Then something happens. War, it looks like. And the Maerum and Elation move away from each other. In this last one, Tan is beginning to become scarce, and the Maerum are losing many of their young ones to the Snapjaw. They fear the Elation, and they forget their common heritage. At the very end, there's a prophecy, I think. The Maerum and the Elation joining hands once again.
What I see is three
When
fish
do,
and some
Tan
scaly
becomes
fingers.
plentiful, and both people prosper.
So your interpretation skills are far greater than those of mine, April. Good Lord, woman. Alright, now that nonsense is dealt with, we need to head over this way. To the ship! Nothing scary is gonna happen. Oh, wait. It's a snapshot, which is gonna eat me! But miss, of course. Because you can't die in this game. You can't die and you can't do anything wrong. You can just get stuck on puzzles for 6 months as an 8-year-old child and have it leave you with PTSD. Let's attempt to steal the spear.
Leave the spear be. It belongs to the water stiller.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
me, woman. I'll tell you now.
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
Who or what is the Water Stiller?
The Water Stiller is in our prophecies. She is the Landwalker who will make us a people united and end all strife.
So you're at war with other Maerum?
No. And so the time for the Water Stiller is still to come. We are at peace with other Maerum.
Why was the cave with the altar and the wall painting just outside the city abandoned?
What? Show us this cave. Immediately.
Oh. And how has nobody found this place? Took me all of 10 seconds.
I lit the cave by placing the crystal from your palace together with 3 more crystals I found on the altar and moving the stone rings into their correct positions.
Yeah, which was what exactly, April? Can you explain that one to me,
You
please?
are. But you are a gatherer. You cannot be she.
Well,
Ooh,
I am.
who can't I be?
The Water Stiller. She who, by prophecy,
She who.
will deliver us from strife and unite us as one people. She who will uncover the ancient shrine.
Who is this she who you're talking about?
Looks pretty ancient to me.
This is the shrine, yes. And you have brought light to the darkness as well. But the other prophecies, you have not fulfilled them. You have
Oh,
not
people and their
proven
prophecies in
yourself
this
to be
game.
the Water Stiller yet.
How can I do that?
Come back with us, and we will tell you.
Oh, good. That instant change.
How can I prove that I'm the Water Stiller?
You have uncovered the ancient shrine and brought light to the darkness. But this could be just chance. You
Well,
must show
yeah,
us the witness
definitely.
you carry of your mission to the balance.
Oh, that's stuck in the ship.
Talisman! Damn, I lost it when the storm hit us.
You must also kill a snapjaw with a spear.
She
And
just
then
made
you
this
will
one
have
up.
Proven yourself to us.
She just made this one up.
Once you have done this, we will aid you in your quest to make us one.
There's just a snapjaw that's been causing problems,
Who's the
and she
Water
just wants me
Stiller?
to kill it. She's like, oh, you also need to
She
kill one
is
of them
the
things.
prophecies. She will bring an end to strife and unite our people.
Where do I begin?
Take this spear and slaughter a snapjaw.
Mm,
This must be done to prove your strength.
shitty looking
And
spear,
to
I have
prove
to
you
say.
are of the Maerum.
Where do I find the Snapjaw?
If you are the Water Stiller, you will find a way.
I already found one. Let's go spear fishing. I like how it changes color as well. It's now purple. Alright, Snapjaw. Get fucked. Excuse me. There we go. Stab him. You didn't even put it anywhere near him. This Snapjaw is not actually dead. It's not actually dead.
I'll need something to bring back to prove that I killed the Snapjaw.
It's playing. You just needed a friend
This
to play
tip will
with.
do just fine. Oh man, that's sharp. I had no idea a Snapjaw had razor teeth. If I did, better not think about that now.
Well, it is a giant fish that was trying to eat you. What did you expect? Everything. Oh, goodness sake. Also, this is not what the talisman looks like. In your inventory. When you get it in your inventory, this is not what the talisman looks like. Which irritates me probably a lot more than it should. Yeah, so you saw it hanging there? Does it look like that? Does it look anything like that? No. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Oh, sneezy person today. Let's go back to the city. And first of all, we're just going to use the talisman on this little symbol here. As you can see, the symbol's matching there. And
It's a
Niche.
small niche containing
niche.
what appears to be a shard of a stone.
I'm sorry, it's a niche. Frederick Niche.
It's a piece of the stone disc.
Nice.
No, wait. It's only 1/2 of a piece. It looks like it's been divided in 2. Strange.
I wonder who has the other half. Can you figure it out, kids? Alright, show her the talisman.
Here's proof of my mission. A magical talisman with the sign of the balance. It means that I'm the 13th guardian of the balance.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we will acknowledge you as the Water Stiller.
Well, here's a snapjaw tooth.
Here's a tooth from the dreaded Snapjaw that guarded the shipwreck. Proof of my
embellishing her story
strength
now.
and courage.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we will acknowledge you as the Water Stiller.
Right. So here's the stone.
I've taken from you the object you've kept hidden for generations. It's part of the disc that will restore the balance and save the twin worlds from chaos.
You have indeed fulfilled all but one of the prophecies. You might yet be the Water Stiller. We would not have thought she would come in our lifetime.
Well, here I am.
Good. Then you'll take me to your sleeping
Oh,
god.
no.
There is but one more prophecy you must fulfill.
There's more? Sure, there's always more. That's the fun part about prophecies.
You must unite our people once again.
But you said you were united, that there's no strife between Maerum.
And it feels so good.
The Water Stiller will come to bring our people together again, to unite us and save us. This has still not come to pass. Until you do so, the prophecies of the Water Stiller have not fully come to pass.
Well, what you can do...
I think I know now what the prophecies
Take
mean
me to Elias.
when they say your people will be reunited. The Maerum are at peace with each other, yes? But you're not at peace with the Elation, the Wing Demons.
They are our enemies.
Right now they might be, but it wasn't always like that. Not according to the carvings in the Temple Cave.
What do you mean?
Once upon a time, long ago, the Maerum and the Elation were one people.
What? This is heresy.
You
I'm
shall be
just telling you
executed.
what I saw in your temple. This was a very long time ago, and the one
Heresy.
species soon divided in 2. One sought refuge in the sea, the other on the winds. But both the Maerum and the Elation were dependent on the other for various reasons, amongst them Tanyen, which was abundant where the two people lived in close proximity to each other. Apparently, there was peace between your two
Where
people
are
for
you
a very
getting all
long
this
time.
info from?
But then something happened, something that caused
Saw
a
some
war to
pictures.
break out. Both the Elation and the Maerum moved far away from each other, and ever since then, your people have had a tough time finding Tanyen. I think the only way to save the Maerum from a slow death, and the Elation as well probably, is to reconcile you with your, common ancestry.
How can we believe you, Water Stiller? Your words are too outrageous, and the consequences, were you to be speaking the truth, are grave.
If you don't believe me, check out the temple walls. The whole story has been recorded
We've already
there,
been there.
probably when you first came to this
She
place.
looked at it.
But what will our people say? What will they think when we tell them they are brothers and sisters to the winged demons?
You're their queen, and so you'll have to make them understand and accept their heritage. As must the Elation, I expect, and I don't think it will be any easier for them to come to terms with their history.
You must go to them, then, to find if our temple speaks the truth, and if they are willing to speak with us like civilized people.
Oh, wow.
I guess I must. Water Stiller or not. If you don't reunite with them, you will die. Eventually.
We will bring you to the shores of their closest island, and we will await word from you on their answer.
Does this mean you believe me?
You are the Water Stiller. You are prophecy. We will follow your directions and fulfill our destiny. One of our people will bring you to Elias, a night's journey from here. Once there, you will find the Elation and speak with their leaders. If they agree to meet, then we will do so in a place of your choosing.
I promise I'll do my best. Goodbye.
Safe journey, Water Stellar. We will hold on to the piece of the disc you found in the temple. If the winged demons, the Elation, agree to meet us, we will bring the stone.
There we go. Whew. Nice music. Okay, I'm going to leave this episode here. Sorry for the sort of dithering in the middle there while I was trying to work out how to actually do that stupid puzzle. It never ceases to confuse me. So thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to leave a like down below. And if you'd like to see more of this sort of content, then subscribe to the channel. And you will get pretty much daily updates from me with this sort of thing. Thanks once again, and enjoy the rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, or night, whatever you're having. Bye-bye.